Okay, how are you guys doing today? How are you guys doing today? I'm gonna be doing a reading for Libra. Hmm. Okay, so we have Judgment. So there is a Sagittarius that's making a Sagittarius on you. Maybe somebody's trying to make you a Sagittarius here. But yeah, there's a Sagittarius that wants to is making a final judgment call on you here. They've been thinking. I guess this person's been gathering up a lot of information and they want you to I guess they're about to come to you with this shit. Let's see what this is about because I don't fucking know. Let's see. Yo, these cards acting real funny. Let's see. We have the Temperance. So yeah, it's a Sagittarius here. Yeah, this person's been watching you, looking at the documents. If you left anything, this person's been looking at the small details and they've been but they're looking at the small details here, and this person decided they didn't want to move very fast with you. We do have the Devil in reverse here, so it looks like this person sees that you're getting over some toxic energy here. Um, some toxic energy here. Just maybe it looks like you got out of a situation with a Capricorn here. I feel like this person now wants to work with you now that you got now that you don't fuck with a Capricorn. Okay, yeah, they've been watching you and a side chick or a side dude here with the Queen of Wands in reverse here. I also see that the side chick or the side dude sees that a Sagittarius been watching your ass and they're getting ready to approach you here. It's like now that you are sober, now I could fuck with you. And it's like, nigga, why would you not fuck with me when I was not sober? Like, and why they want to do this all of a sudden now, Sagittarius? I mean, Libras, like, what? I mean, I feel like some of you guys are like, but why would you fuck with somebody while they're not sober, though? I mean, like, but it's just like, whatever this person wants to do with you, Libras, like, I don't know, like, it kind of just seems like an opportunist, like, it's just like, all right, now, why now, if it was like, okay, I want you to get something out of your system, and let's just say you keep dating bad boys or bad girls, you know what I'm saying? It's like, now that you got that out of your system, let me work with you. Okay, that's fine. Okay, but like, I mean, I guess maybe for some of you guys, it is like that's the situation here because we do have the Queen of Wands in reverse here. So somebody is a side chick, somebody is a side dude, So, yeah. So, so I guess this person is right, but what I feel like is wrong too, because I feel like somebody was just like watching somebody like a train, like watching you get hurt, watching you like going down. We have mercy here. We have mischievous energy here. So I guess maybe somebody was being sneaky. Well, this person was being sneaky here. A Taurus or a Capricorn. They was being sneaky. Dumb and a mother and a father here, or a masculine and a feminine here. I'm sorry. Yeah, you guys also think that I'm a side chick or a side dude here. Ain't nobody a side chick or a side dude. We're not going to somebody else to make them feel comfortable for the rest of their fucking life. We are smart, we are intelligent, we have our own business. Side chicks and side dudes don't do shit like that. They're not that smart and all they care about is popular energy or trying to make people feel good. You can say that as a celebrity, but it all comes down to your characteristics. What is your core values? If your core values is about making people feel good, okay, or taking things that is not yours, or doing other shit here that you're not supposed to be doing, instead of focusing on your damn self. That's basically what a main chick or a main dude is. It's called independence, knowing thyself. Then you are a side chick, you are a side dude, and that person's a main chick, or a main dude, or a main female. You know what I'm saying? So you guys need to know the difference here. Because a main chick or a main dude would not be going all out there trying to impress all these damn people. Why am I looking for validation outside of myself? Why am I trying to No, no. So you guys need to be aware of that, understand that. Maybe somebody, maybe somebody got close to you here, because I'm thinking about like how, for example, I was recently went through a situation like this. So I don't like when niggas are close to each other. Like if I have a boyfriend, if I have a girlfriend, if I have a husband, if I have a wife, you and that person should not be talking to each other like y'all motherfuckers about to kiss. You know what I'm saying? Like if it's like a keeping a secret, like it shouldn't be like that all the time. It should be like a bit like 3 feet, 2 feet, 6 feet, fuck. You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't be like 1 centimeter or 2 centimeter like y'all about to kiss all the fucking time. You know what I'm saying? So there could be a situation for some of you guys here where your morals and values are something like that, or is exactly like that, and these two other people, or these three people, or whoever, how many people is in the situation, you know they are like, okay, well, we don't see anything, we don't see that as a problem. It's a fucking problem. Why they like use your common sense? Why do you need to talk to a person that fucking close? And then on top of that, watch their actions after. Are you being flirtatious? Are you being a little loose? Okay, there's a little loose, where you're drinking something, right? There's a little loose when you're drinking something and you're loose, like you're acting wild here. But when you are loose and you're not intoxicated here, and you want to be all sensual after you're in front of this person's face here all the time here, like if it happened once, okay, cool. But if it happens like all the time, you're obviously feeling very horny over that person, being so close to you here. Okay. So there could be a situation like that, but I'm just trying to let you know these three people, these four people do not understand that. And the one person that's in that three group or four group here, they're wondering, they're like, I wonder why our parents did not teach us that. Confirmation. You hear this? Confirmation. I wonder why this didn't happen. I wonder it's because your parents are hoes. Your parents is a side chick or a side dude, or your parents are just trying to get you pregnant here. I'm telling you, man. They're Tatiana, man, for real. Or they being a hoe. Like it just doesn't make it make sense. Oh, but he didn't fuck her. But he's flirting around. What is the flirting word? What is the compound? What is that region when you flirting? It's not fucking, it's going to the stages of, fucking. You know what I'm saying? So it is still cheating. It is still like, okay, it's like, all right, I'm gonna give you a subtraction. Like you could get an A minus, but you still got an A. You know what I'm saying? But you got an 80. You know what I'm saying? You got an 80 or a 95 or whatever. You know what I'm saying? 95, but you still got a fucking A. But that minus is like, okay, like you still got an A, but you just didn't read 100%. You understand what I'm saying? It's the same concept. So I don't know what people, but they're like, oh, I like it. You don't like it if your feelings is getting hurt. You don't like it if you doing petty shit, or you not acting mature after that. You don't like it because if subconsciously you want to act like a kid, it makes you act like a kid. That means that your parents taught you something, or that means that your parents affect you in that kind of way. You know what I'm saying? And it makes you act very childish, childlike, innocent. You know what I'm saying? It's not correct, bro. Because either way, you would have been like, okay, cool, like it's fine, like whatever, we still having a good time here. And usually, when you have that strong aura, when you have that strong stance, people are like, all right, cool, like I don't want to play around like that. Because people go from trying it out, and then as soon as like people are like, all right, cool, you got that out of your system, they're like, yeah, you know what I'm saying, and they act like an adult. Which means this is not the time and place here, and yeah, like it's not that serious. Like I'm not, So Yeah, so I guess somebody wanted to work with you, like somebody wanted to invest in you here, and maybe they probably didn't want to bring like this side chick or this side dude along. This fire sign, this air sign, the this Libra, Gemini, this Leo's, Aries, or Sagittarius. Here we have a wounded warrior. I also feel like they're probably jealous of this person. They're very envious because this person, they, excuse me, they really do love this person. They really do love this person here. You know what I'm saying? But with the wounded dragon, I'm definitely getting like, this person, they were once, because it's a Sagittarius energy, they were once upon a time hurt by this person, or once upon a time hurt by a style like this. And now, and I'm getting like maybe they got hurt because you didn't know how to differentiate like what's a side chick and what's a side dude, or like what's healthy and what's not healthy. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Cause side chicks nowadays be like, oh, she not the one for you. This is the right one. I'm like, bitch, if you opening your legs and you flirting with another nigga and he married or she in a relationship or this and that and third, bitch, you a side chick. Only a side chick will like they devalue themselves, or like their morals and values are not that high. They open their legs for every little thing. They'll have a baby at a young age. You know what I'm saying? They still will act ratchet. You know what I'm saying? There's some people that act like that have kids at a young age here, but like they act mature. They act like, okay, I have a goal and I have a mission, but them niggas still want to be outside, still drink, still look for friends. I'm like, bro, like what the fuck? Just like, come on, just go in the porn industry and have a baby and put your baby on the porn videos. You know what I'm saying? Like, Jesus Christ, like what difference does it make? You spreading yourself to all over to the block. Everybody knows your business, so it's like, what difference does it fucking make? But yeah, like I guess this person, they want to work with you now, so they want to work with you here. But like I said, they wounded because whatever somebody did to you, you did something to them here, and not a side chick or side dude. There's like a distinct line of like, okay, like it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So, and the side chick and the side dude is looking, or the side chick or the side dude is looking at this person. They're like, okay, wow, like, I think the side chick or the side dude kind of feel defensive here because it's like, bro, like now that I'm looking at these details, because the side chick or the side dude didn't really catch on to see like why somebody was moving the way they were moving or doing what they were doing. It's kind of like me, like, with the ex best friend. It's like, why are you doing all this shit? Why are you letting this nigga tickle you? Like, the fuck? Or is this nigga your man? And I started letting shit happen because I'm like, bro, it's common sense. If then when I approach, it's like, oh no, it's not a problem. Like, you thinking stuff in your head. I don't even like her, but why you touching a bitch? Like, why don't you just fuck the bitch in front of the train station? You know what I'm saying? Like, I wish and wish and wish, because right now, as I speak right now, I'm dealing with a nigga, and this nigga like, oh, I didn't do anything wrong. This and that, oh, I wasn't that close to the bitch. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, get the fuck out my face, bro. I don't want to hear that shit, bro. Because you could go with another bitch and a bitch, another side bitch. I keep telling the nigga too. I'd be like, yo, you need to go with a side bitch. Because the side bitch would be like, oh, okay, and ignore it. I'm like, bro, that ain't me, honey. And I must have been the second mom, bro. I mean, I must have been the first mom, but the whatever he left her, he probably went to, I don't fucking know. But that shit is not cool. Because that shit, when you get with a girl, when you get with a guy, like for right now, if I would have got with this nigga and I would let that shit happen, that means that my father did some shit like that with my mom, and my mom still put up with that shit. Oh, fuck no. Fuck out of here, bro. When you meet niggas, bro, it's about like leveling up. Like, you're supposed to like level up the conscious state. You want to make sure that you get to the highest level of a person here, or of a conscious state, through a man or through a woman here. That's where your morals and values come in. So if you're not putting up with some shit and you know what you saw, you know what this person said, and you know what this nigga did, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can take it with a, but somebody did something, like, don't put up that with that shit, because there's somebody else that will be like, okay, I'm not doing that shit because I know how that is, and I know how that can make somebody feel, and I know how that looks. You know what I'm saying? Like, over here looking like he want to be somebody else's fucking wife. I'm like, bitch, you're not even fucking married. You're not even husband material. What the fuck are you talking about? And you want to be with somebody else's fucking wife. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck is wrong with you? So I'm like, bro, because I'm teaching you, and I'm like, the difference between this one and that one. I'm like, I get paid, like, bro, like, what are you doing? Like, I could tell this nigga, like, I get paid more than you and your whole fucking family. He still will go to the side bitch. That's what does that tell you about his parenthood? You know what I'm saying? What does that tell you, bro? It's not my point. Don't be going back and forth, Libras. I feel like you guys need to understand that. Don't be going back and forth. And that's why I'm doing what I'm doing. Because you will meet somebody who'll be like, okay, you know what, I used to listen to this chick on YouTube here, and she said what she said, and you know what, I feel comfortable enough to like be myself. You know what I'm saying? And watch, I triple dog dare you. You mark my fucking words. This is what's gonna happen to me. Watch, you're gonna be a black nigga, Spanish, whatever the nigga is, or whatever the pure heart is, the bitch is. You know what I'm saying? You gonna meet somebody, and you gonna look at that nigga and be like, oh, you with a side chick now. You can clearly tell by the way how somebody moves or the way how somebody treat you or the way their lifestyle looks. You know what I'm saying? How this nigga's a side chick and this bitch is a main bitch. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly why I left your ass, or that's exactly why that nigga left me. You know what I'm saying? But I made sure all the niggas leave me, bro. Cause I'm like, I ain't do nothing wrong. I'm like, what you gonna leave? What you gonna leave, bro? Because it don't make any sense. When a person leaves you here, I'm like, you can always work something out. Like a person just like, oh, okay, like we just not getting along. Well, you need to find a compromising. You need to find a ground rule, or you need to split that line. You know what I'm saying? And it needs to compromise. So when a person can't compromise with you, or they leave out of without a trace or some shit like that, and they leave without a trace or some shit like that, that's not your fault. Because it looks like you try to work that shit out. But that person's like, nope, I don't, this and that, there, You know what I'm saying? You don't look bad, they look bad. And that's why nowadays people are like, oh, that nigga left you or whatever. They try to investigate your story here. And they investigate your story all you want. You put it all out there. And it makes you think too. Like, it makes the person that's investigating your story, okay, well, if a person was like lying, why would they put their shit all out there? That's not smart. The person who wants to hide their shit, they would hide their stuff. Like when you doing something wrong, you would hide something. You would dress a certain way. You would try to, you know what I'm saying? But a person that's like all out there, whatever, like, do you really think somebody hot or something? Like, okay, maybe once or twice, but you really think somebody hot or something? Think about it. Now you investigate this other person, their story's like really fucking clean. Or all of a sudden, like, I'm doing better now. No, that just means that you just probably just didn't want to work together with this person, or you probably were racist or discriminating. And you just don't want, you want to blame it on like, oh, I'm young, I'm this, I'm that. I'm like, bro, like, everybody young, everybody this, everybody that. There's 4-year-olds that know how to cook. They shouldn't be doing that. Oh, because, I'm advanced. It's always an excuse, bro. My mom was smart. My dad was smart. Get the fuck out of here. So Libras, you know, it's entirely your choice. If you want to work with this person, like I said, this person wanted to work with you before, but you were dealing with like a Capricorn, you were dealing with that situation, and now that there's a clear line of what something is, there's a side chick that's like, okay, I'm catching on to like what a Sagittarius or what somebody was doing. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, oh wow, like like I didn't know, like that person was like trying to win this person over to her side or his side, or trying to make this person realize that I was a side chick or a side chick, that I wasn't good for him. You know what I'm saying? Like, keep your friends close, but keep your enemies closer. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. Clearly, I'm a fucking enemy, and that's why that nigga like, oh, I wasn't that close to the bitch. I don't want to fucking hear that shit. I'm not doing that shit. I got told that nigga, I was like, bro, I'm not dealing with that shit, bro, because you sound exactly like the ex-boyfriend. Oh, I can't make friends. Oh, I can't do this. Oh, I can't do that. But yet and still you over here in the train station tickling this pure hole. Like, the fuck? Out of my face. Out of here.